mental health is a big thing for me because it's a big thing. Some of the stuff I can't really discuss in the interview, but I want to give you the most honest answer. You know what I'm saying? Like the metacognition, the thinking of your thinking. You know what I'm saying? Sure, sure.
I ain't never really learned how to love, never really learned how to trust, making me feel like I wanna give up. Hey, and sometimes I feel stuck, steady wondering is my all gonna be enough?
TJAO, you created a masterpiece in Die a Legend.
Oh, for sure.
You're on the GOAT album. You're on G
Yep,
Herbo's album, King Von.
yep, yep.
Literally a genius. First, I want to ask you I guess I'll give you what I'm thinking. Maybe talk about Die a Legend and your work first, and then going into mental health and maybe how mental health may be reflective in your work, or just wherever you
Oh,
want to take that.
for sure. So I mean, with Legend, I mean, for like people that don't really know exactly, what part I kind of really played in it. So I really had something to do with what 9 of the 14 tracks that's on the album. So 8 of them I recorded and produced, like made the beat for. Some of them co-produced, and then the other one, the ninth, was Lost Files. I recorded that. But as far as like, well, you want to hear like a little bit of background of like how it actually came about. You know what I'm saying? Like how we recorded and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess how'd you connect with Polo in the first place?
oh
Um,
yeah, for sure.
and then
Um,
yeah, like what that recording process was like for you guys, like
for
the
sure. So
coming up with the sound and stuff.
so I mean, I met Polo really through me doing like my home studio sessions. Like, um, so like Polo, really we met through social media, to be honest. Like, and to be honest, I had saw his music before I even really got up with him. Like, he came to me like, oh yeah, I want to record with you. Like, it wasn't nothing like at the time. It wasn't really nothing like special about the situation. We just recording. He paying me. You know what I'm saying? He doing shows on the side too. You know what I'm saying? So Polo kind of already had it going. You know what I'm saying? At the time that me and him linked up. Like, but what I will say changed in his music is he started using auto tune once he got with me. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, I'm doing home studio sessions. I get up with Polo. Um, I recorded before I did anything for him. I was just recording for him. I wasn't making no beats. You know what I'm saying? I was only limitedly involved in his music process. You know what I'm saying? Just really recording for him. I recorded Welcome Back. A few other singles too that he dropped before we dropped Finer Things, and stuff really took off. But fast forward to Finer Things, we recorded that like 3 times. Polo really like specific about his sound, like, and really how most good artists are. You get what I'm saying? They specific about what they want. So we recorded that 3 times, like, and like I was roommates. You know what I'm saying, with some college students. I wasn't even in college. You know what I'm saying? I was really shit in the streets, really. You know what I'm saying? Like working at a studio, living out a studio, living with these dudes that also engineer. I was teaching them how to engineer. I'm living with them. You know what I'm saying? They lifelong friends now. You know what I'm saying? But living with them, we recorded it there in a in a in a room there. You know what I'm saying? Not no big studio, nothing. So
That's crazy.
I no, for sure. I mixed and mastered it out of a room, a 8x12 bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Empty, just hollow room, like nothing in there but a desk, a computer. It was weed growing equipment in the closet. Like we was in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but yeah, we did find the things out of there. Um, Label start hitting them up crazy. Before Found the Things, whenever Carrot dropped and really took off, got above a mil, they was hitting them up. But once Found the Things dropped, it was like it was crazy. Found the Things did 100K in I think 5 days. I'm never gonna forget these statistics, and they did I think 1 million in 3 months. Like, so that really kind of took them to the next level. And like I say, before me, like the master, well, getting up with me, like not to kind of like you know what I'm saying, give me no any kind of extra control over the situation. But once Polo got out with me, we really hopped into the auto tune and you know what I'm saying, like that real melodic vibe that, you know what I'm saying, I guess I'm known for now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, once final things happen, so
How'd that
that
happen? The trying out auto tune.
uh trying out auto tune. So actually I was literally, as I'm recording Polo, I'm begging him to make a beat for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I know how to make beats. Like, you hard, bro. I'm recording you. Why not make some beats for you? You get what I'm saying? Um, and he like, I bet I'm gonna get with you, basically. You know what I'm saying? And he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? So while he was locked up, I'm steady recording. You know what I'm saying? Like doing mobile sessions, recording out of the crib. Like I say that I was having, that I was roomies with the college students with. Um, but yeah, once he got out of jail, well, in jail he wrote Final Things, like everybody know. You know what I'm saying? But once he got out of jail, he came to me like, "Oh man, I got a song that you can make a beat for." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh damn, bet, let me hear it." I'm recording and send me a snippet of it. After this interview, I'm gonna send it to you. I gotta kind of think about clearance and stuff like that. But it's a video of him singing Fan of Things, the whole song. I already wrote and done, like with no beat. He just rapping it, and from that shit, I made a beat around what I heard him rapping. You get what I'm saying? Like one, the lyrics resonated with me. You get what I'm saying? Like the whole song, lit line by line, literally I could relate to. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's kind of why the song took off so much, because line by line, most people could relate to that shit. Like, I don't care where you from, what color your skin is, whatever. Like, you could relate to that shit. But yeah, so like I say, I made the beat around it. And it probably took like a week or two before Polo came to the studio and got up with me. So once we actually did get up after he got out of jail, he sent me the song to make the beat around. I made the beat around. About 2 weeks went past, and he came to the studio with me, and I'm like, I bet, let me let you hear this song. And I actually had it already playing once he walked in the studio. Like, I had the beat playing. He like, oh yeah, this it. You know what I'm saying? So the vibe was just there. Like, it wasn't no question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we pretty much just came in and got to work. Anytime we worked, we came in and got to work. Really ain't say two words to each other most times, you know what I'm saying, until we start making more, you know what I'm saying, more um, complicated music, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a little bit deeper on the instrument side, a little bit deeper
You
on
guys would
the
just go.
production. No, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Every time we get in the studio, even shit, the last time I've been in the studio with Polo, you know what I'm saying? We get in and we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't too many words. Like, it's mostly vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say, and I'm sure he would say, we come from similar backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? So shit, he understand what he want to say with the lyrics. I understand what I want to do with the beat. You get what I'm saying? Like, like I say, we come from similar backgrounds, so the artistic things that we put out are gonna be similar. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of why I jail so well. Like,
It's like so in tune with each other.
for sure, no, for sure. I mean, yeah, shit, ain't no way to really say it. Shit, even now it's like man, I really like, yeah, I kind of like, I'm not gonna say I don't be surprised. Like, even when he dropped now, like, more so now, I'm not really producing as much. You know what I'm saying? Engineering as much for him. One, because I really, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to develop my own label and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? From what I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to really start my own little thing. So even with what he coming out now, like, I'm still being surprised, but it's like, man, I still relate to the shit. Like, the beats, I feel them. Like, the words, I feel them. The flows,
It stays true to the original sound.
for sure. No, for sure. And I don't look at it as like people biting me, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And really, I wouldn't even say, yeah, like, he's staying true to his original sound. Like, the production is different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I wouldn't even really say people even taking what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, the production is different. Like, it's more modern. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
for what they got going on, like, classics not meant to be redone. You get what I'm saying? Like, just make, new stuff, like you say, still staying true to the sound. You know what I'm saying? But
It's crazy for you when you listen to it.
nah, for sure, because I still could relate to it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's staying true to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, at the end of the day, he's staying true to his sound. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because to be honest, like, with most artists, stand like, what they talking about is not a part of their sound. With Polo, you come to him expecting to hear. You get what I'm saying? Him talk about some shit. You get what I'm saying? So he's staying true to his sound. He's staying true to himself. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. You find when work is more meaningful to you, you're able to create better work.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And work, like, when the vibes is there, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with like the Last Man Standing thing I did with Polo for the what was that movie? Judas and the Black Messiah. We did one of the songs on the soundtrack for that. Like that song is send a message. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in some way the kind of beat that I make, you know what I'm saying, helps send these messages. So it's like when there's an actual theme or message behind the song, that make it way easier for me to, you know what I'm saying, be a team player. You know what I'm saying? So no, most definitely.
Does it happen naturally for you when you start working that you can just pretty much get into that zone?
I mean, so I mean, for me to make my best music, yeah, I could just get into that zone really anytime. Like I love producing. It's something I could just do or engineering, rapping, all of it. I love music. You know what I'm saying? So it's something I could just pretty much do it anytime. But for my best music to come out is like, man, like I would say my process has changed. One, like at first I was in the trenches. It didn't really matter what my process was. It really was just high pressure situations most times. Like, so shit, my process and how I felt, you know what I'm saying, didn't even really matter. I just had to record, make me some money, you know what I'm saying? But
It's
now
like
I would say since making some money, like it's a little different. Like now I actually, like, I don't know, for me to make my best music, I just need to be high, really. You know what I'm saying? But that's even changing now. I don't even feel like I need to even be high now. Like sometimes I just sip a little bit of alcohol. You know what I'm saying? That get me in the mode now. Like I don't know. I feel like it's evolving right now. Like
it's gone from like the feeling of like needing to survive to now
hell,
you
yeah,
can create.
just freely creep. Man, you just damn. You just summed the shit up. I said it in 30 words. You just said it in like five. But exactly, you just summed that up perfectly. Like that's better than what I said. Shit, nah, for sure though, for sure.
Now you can like almost make it at you know.
At leisure now. You know what I'm saying? Like not under pressure now. Like at first it's under pressure. You
So
know what I'm
so
saying? Like
Die a
I need
Legend was very much like worded purposely.
for sure. And that's what I say. Like shit, Cap was feeling how he was felt with the lyrics. I'm feeling the same way. So it wasn't really shit for me to make beats that felt how he felt. You know what I'm saying? Like it just jailed. Like, and I ain't gonna stunt. Like for 4 or 5 of the songs, Polo flew me out. And I'm trying to think, I don't even think I knew we was working on his album. We just in his house making songs. He upstairs playing 2K some of the time. I'm downstairs in the studio making beats. Sometimes he in the studio with me. I'm making beats with him. But man, like that's how we put together 4 or 5 of the songs out of 9 of the songs that I had something to do with. You know what I'm saying? So shit, half of the time we wasn't even together while I'm making the beats. You know what I'm saying? We in the same crib. But shit, he upstairs, I'm downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I say, this whole time I didn't even know that I'm working on no album. Shit, we just putting together songs, and man, shit gelled together. Like he come at the I was out there for like for 7 days, a whole week. Sony paid for it. Well, you know what I'm saying? Polo paid for it. You know what I'm saying, with his however, whatever. That don't really matter. But they flew me out. You know what I'm saying? And I was out there about 7 days. 5 of the days we actually worked. 2 of the days we didn't really work. But at the end of the 5 days, Polo came to me like, "Oh yeah, you finna have these songs on my album." I'm like, "Damn, what album?" First of all, you know what I'm saying? And then shit, rest was really history. You get the name of the song. I'm gonna name that one this. That's gonna be number 1. I'm gonna name that one that one. This gonna be number 1.
You
You get on the
you
phone with his mama like, "Oh yeah, that I'm like, damn, damn. And even still, it ain't even really ring in to me what was gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? After that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even really doing it for that. We making raw ass music. That's what I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm making some money with it. But man, I'm in Calabasas. Like, we making raw ass music. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I ain't even think like, oh man, you finna sign a $500,000 deal behind this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even thinking that way. Like, but that shit, man, Found the things blew my mind, but that shit
it was
blew
like
my mind even
impossible
more.
to know what could come.
Sure. And actually, in that 5 day, that well 7 day trip, but 5 days we was working. But in that trip, that's what we made through the storm. You know what I'm saying? We made that shit in Calabasas. Like, and if you could tell, like we was really recording in like not quite a garage, but the room next to the garage area. You know what I'm saying? And you could kind of hear it in the mic. You know what I'm saying? How he recorded, it's a little bit of echo
Yeah,
around it. Like the people at Sony who actually ended up mixing it. I recorded it. The people who actually ended up mixing it, they did a real good job at taking the echo out, but you could hear it. Like shit, we kind of still was in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? We recording in the room next to the garage. Like, it's still a real raw sound. We ain't do none of those songs in a big studio. None of the songs that I did, we didn't do none of them in a big studio, and them got some of the biggest streams off Die Legend. You know what I'm saying? It kind of proves a point. You know what I'm saying? That it's like, don't really matter where you where you really at. You know what I'm saying? If the vibes is there, like, you don't need no $100,000 studio to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't really matter where you at. If the vibes is there, you can make raw music. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what's gonna happen past that? Like, but no, for sure though.
Yo, Aya, so now you're working your own music?
For sure, I'm working on my own music. I really just had, you know what I'm saying, one of my artists just passed. Like, I signed five artists to myself out of Chicago. And I got other artists that I'm looking at too, but one of my main artists just passed. You know what I'm saying? And that was really what a lot of my time was going into. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, aside from working on me, like, and really outside of being an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it was like,
crazy. You said mental health for you is an important
oh no,
topic.
for sure. Cause I mean, one, with everything that's going on in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point where now you ain't even gotta be one of the killers or one of the drug dealers, and it still affect you. You know what I'm saying? If you around the shit, like, so it's like, I don't think people really take into account how much, mental health plays a part in the smallest decisions that we make. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I mean, for me, I'm not gonna say I always had perfect mental health my whole life, but I would say that I've been aware a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and man, like, a lot of my siblings, you know what I'm saying, deal with mental health issues. Like, when I was younger, I dealt with mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? That kept me, distant from, you know what I'm saying, society in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Man, like, it's an issue in the community, and it's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, we feel it in the jails right now. You know what I'm saying? Why we steady having killings over and over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is over mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's not over. It ain't over nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's a reason, and a lot of it is mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, from birth, like, kids is kind of conditioned to be a certain way now. Like, man, if man, a lot of it is like I say, it has to do with mental health. Like,
At the root of it.
for sure, for sure, for sure. And I mean, for me, like I say, like, my mental health hasn't always been 100%. I think it's much better now. You know what I'm saying? As I'm maturing and getting older, but as a kid, like, that's something that I struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What was it like for you as a kid?
I mean, my mental health struggles, like, being a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Being little, being small, like, being small, like, when I was younger, like, that was a bigger thing for me. So, like, mentally, I say it affected me really in everything that I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, shit, I could have chose to take that out on other kids, you know what I'm saying? And just went so much more deeper into the streets and being more violent, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's where mental health comes in, and it's real important because I ain't really choose that route. You know what I'm saying? Like, me mentally, like I say, I wasn't always perfectly mentally, like, but I ain't really let that get to me in my head. Like, yeah, it was an issue. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, even deeper things that I don't even, you know what I'm saying, I don't really even want to mention too much, but, like, yeah, it's yeah, for
Was
sure.
music always therapeutic for you?
Hell yeah, music was pretty much my outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I knew. Oh, I'm good at. Like, all right, I'm smart. I'm not gonna be good at or be able to do certain shit, or I'm gonna get looked at differently in certain shit. And music, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, this my world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it definitely was therapeutic, even outside of being small. Like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, like, just an outlet from all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my option to not be in, you know what I'm saying? The other option to not being in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, was music. So it's like, yeah, that was like a lifesaver for me. You know what I'm saying? I think that was something, you know what I'm saying, I was really blessed with, you know what I'm saying? Like, to really help kind of save me from, you know, like, going deeper down that path. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you have a favorite rapper growing up?
A lot of my like a lot of my yeah, a lot yeah. Hell yeah, I would say Lil Wayne. Like, and I hesitate to say that now, you know what I'm saying? Because of like the business stuff that he went through with Baby. You know what I'm saying? That kind of disappointed me. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who he is as a rapper, like, all right, you supposed to be gangster. You can't let no nigga take no money from you. Like, especially how much they say they took. But me as I'm maturing, it's like, all right, people do shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't watch everything in this shit. Like, people do shit. But yeah, Wayne, I would say, was my favorite rapper for a long time. Then once, probably 10 years went past, come 2012, 2013, shit, Chicago rappers. I ain't really had no favorite rapper. I was listening to all the Chicago rappers that was coming up. Shit, it was so many of them. Like, but then as I'm listening to them, sifting through and seeing who I really fuck with, I'll say around 2014, 2015, like my favorite rapper was Herb. And even still now, that's still one of my favorite rappers, Herb. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I fuck with Herb even still now. So I'll say like Wayne, G Herbo. Like,
So what was it like being on Herbo's album?
man, shit, it was like, damn, like, shit, it was like, that shit was like, man, bro, it was like, producer, that was like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only was it gonna help me financially, but it's like, oh, like, damn, like, Herb wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get up with me. And even before I had got on her album, I had recorded her and produced from prior to, you know what I'm saying, years before, like 1 year, 2 year before, you know what I'm saying? I didn't record it with him and produce for him, but actually making the album was a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh damn. And then the album was about PTSD. So it just kinda it resonated with me a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most of the projects that I'm involved in, like, I don't really just be out here trying to get placement just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Or just for the money. Like, I'm really trying to get shit that means shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even the relationships that I'm even developing with the artists, like, it gotta mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything with me in life gotta mean something. I can't just be doing some shit to do it. Like, and if people see like shit, my placements, most of them they involve like they real message. The song sending real messages. Like, it ain't motherfucker just hopping on my beat talking about anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? You going most times when you listen to AO production or you know what I'm saying, I produced the song, it's gonna be a message behind that song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it shit. Man, it's like I said, it's like I completed one of my goals, you know what I'm saying, when I touched that album. Even hadn't been done Polo album, like to get on one of my favorite rappers album, that was a different feeling. And then it actually meant something too. It was about PTSD. You know what I'm saying? The actual song, Lawyer Fees, I could relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, top to bottom,
Yeah,
I can relate to it. So,
damn. Ayo, is there anything that you'd like to add? Because I think like what we've gone through so far is like pretty much perfect, man.
man, shit. I would just say people should be looking out for what's coming next from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to really jinx shit, but people definitely should, keep an eye out for this young one. You know what I'm saying? Like, got a lot of shit lined up, a lot of shit in store, bro, for sure. And appreciate you for having me, man. I really, like I say, like I texted you and told you when we first even discussed this, like, mental health is a big thing for me because it's a big thing, some of the stuff I can't really discuss in the interview, but it definitely, you know what I'm saying, means something to me. So it's like, definitely appreciate you for having me, bro.
It's so cool to hear because when I sent that
For
message
sure, bro.
out, it was just almost like dreaming, you know.
For sure. For sure.
And then,
For sure. And man, like, a lot of my career, you know what I'm saying? Like I just said, it felt like a dream when I actually got on her album. Like, from a producer standpoint, it felt like a dream. I'm like, damn, it just really, even though we had work, it still
yeah,
felt like a dream. Like, you
yeah,
just
like
don't
I would
have
be on
this
your
shit.
lives and I'd be like, "Yo, man, dopest album ever," and you write back like, "Yo, man," or you'd say like, "Yo, appreciate that," and like
So, no, yeah,
you always
for sure.
responded whenever I said something. So
And I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't really call the supporters fans. Like, the supporters make this shit go around. So it's like, at the end of the day, you only gonna jinx yourself or fall off, you know what I'm saying, not treating your supporters right. You know what I'm saying? So I find it real important, you know what I'm saying, to show love to the supporters, because this shit wouldn't be there without the supporters. You know what I'm saying?
that's awesome, man. Yo, I'm just gonna press stop now. Make
For
sure
sure,
that
bro.